Alright, so yesterday was mid-50s out. It felt great. Everybody was having a good time. Today it's like a high of 19. It doesn't feel great. Nobody's having a good time. This sucks. But we're gonna try and get some more work done on the RX-7. I got to go out to the diesel out back, rob the battery back out of it, throw it back in here, and I think we're good to fire this thing up and let it warm up for a little bit. We'll probably lift it up and then put it in gear, see, what happens, if anything blows up. Fingers, toes, and eyes crossed that everything goes well. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to be driving it today. There's snow all over the place. But we can at least lift it up and run it through the gears and make sure everything seems okay. Well, let's get the battery robbed out of this thing. Shit, there we go. Ugh. Had it in here trying to start this the other day, and it was not thrilled about the idea. There seems to be like a sadistic joy that people get from watching other people suffer, and I am not a cold weather guy, so hopefully that means you guys are enjoying this. So I need to check this thing, because when I say that we tried to start the truck the other day, that was like 2 weeks ago, and the battery's just been sitting out there. It's a little low, but it's not bad. So I think I'm gonna let this thing charge for about a half hour or so, and then we'll throw it in the car and get it fired up and get it up to temperature. I've got about 2.5 gallons of coolant and bubble solution in the engine and radiator. I got the dipstick back in it. We're basically ready to just throw the battery in it and fire this thing up. Alright, battery's in it, windshield's cleaned off. I think we're hopefully ready to fire this thing up. I haven't started this thing in probably 2 months or so. Pretty sure I've got everything. Well, huh. That's not great. Shifter's in park, and the car did not agree with that. Oh, what do we got going on down here? Oh, blew a train line. All right, well, we'll get that fixed. So does that count as driving the car? Because, I mean, we did back it up about 10 feet or so. Oh, man. That's funny. So, funny enough, this is actually the perfect segue into the sponsor for today's video. Super Clean. You know them, you love them. It's the cleaner that grease fears the most. They've got the original degreaser, they've got a foaming degreaser, they've got wheel cleaner, and what we're gonna be using here today is this floor absorbent. It's supposed to be 4 times more absorbent than clay. I've never used clay. I've always used kitty litter. And I'm pretty excited to try this stuff out. So let's see how it does. I don't know how much to actually use for this. I'm gonna start with just what I would call a dusting, and we'll see how that does. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes or so, and it seems to have absorbed it really well. So I'm gonna say it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a pass. And then Papatron showed up. We got to bleed the brakes and adjust the shift linkage because, like I said, the shifter said it was in park, and the car thought it was in reverse. Almost hit the door. So I'm probably gonna hop in the car in a second and go through the gears, and then we'll fill up the reservoir and bleed the brakes too.
Keep that at the gutter you can.
All right.
Work on the shifter first.
Yeah, probably.
What's the supposed to be at?
Shifter's in park right now.
Go to reverse.
Okay.
Go down to first.
Okay.
Fuck, that's where it says it should be. Okay, go to second. You shifted?
Yeah.
How come it ain't moving this damn thing down here?
Did that move it?
No.
I'm all the way up in park now.
Get this cotter pin out of here.
All right, we ended up having to change the cable for the shifter, but we're pretty sure we got it now. Because the cable that I had in there, it didn't attach to the shifter body, so when I'd pull it back, the whole like cable housing would move instead of just the inner cable, you know what I mean? So hopefully that's all taken care of. The car doesn't try and go through the garage door anymore. The only thing we have really left to do is bleed the brakes, and then we can try to fire it up and put it in gear again and see if it's going to go through the gears. We still have to put a little bit of transmission fluid in it because we lost probably about a quart, half a quart to a quart. Okay. All right. That pedal feels real good. Sweet. I think we're ready to try and fire it up again. I'm hoping that the training lines, it was just that fitting was loose, which it was way loose. I'm kind of worried about everything else being loose on the car, but I think we're good to try it. The hell brake loose?
Start her up. Put her in gears.
Yeah. Like it's shifting. Drainage fluid again?
Yeah.
Let me get out. Oh shit, yeah. Well, it felt like it was shifting good. Blew right off the push lock. I'll go get some of those actual clamps for it. And then I'll probably redo this line so that this temp sensor isn't there, so that it's all one line. Is this from bleeding it, or you think that fitting's leaking? Because there's...
Oh, it's fine, because right here's the bleeder.
Yeah.
Straight down.
I was nervous about these fittings. Like, these are actual brake fittings. I was just nervous about them because they didn't feel like they were, I don't know, just nervous. Yeah, I mean, really, if all it is transmission lines,
Yeah.
that's not bad. So, yeah, obviously we're definitely not going to be able to drive it today because I need to get some of those, like, high pressure, I don't know even what type of clamps they're called, like hydraulic hose clamps I'll probably end up getting. But yeah, it seemed like it went in all the gears correctly. I could feel it shifting from high to low, low to high. It went into reverse. The brake booster isn't hooked up yet, so that's why I was trying to foot brake it a little bit, and that's when the line blew off. At least the engine sounded good. The tranny did its job. Gonna have to lay down a whole lot more of that super clean floor absorbent.
I hope they sent you a 50-pound bag.
Yeah, I might have to see if they can send me some more.
Hell, that's a teaser.
They don't know how much we fuck shit up around here. Seems like the drain's working really well, because once the car initially fired up, it puffed a little bit of smoke just from it being cold, but it cleared right up, it seemed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you remember before how there's that huge loop.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those clamps in time. I was kind of hoping to drive this thing on Christmas Day. I'll have to see where they're available. All right, we put a couple clamps on the part of the hose where it was blowing off. We're going to try and fire it up again and see if we can actually at least move it back and forth a little bit.
Let there be light.
Alright, so this back steam port vent thing was leaking a little bit. So the front one should be tight. I just put those on yesterday. But
Don't mean they're tight.
yeah, I got a real good track record going right now.
Got anything else put in it?
Yeah, there's a jug right there and a dipstick, or not a dipstick, a funnel behind it.
Should be able to get it in there.
Alright. Fine.
I said should.
Oh.
You got the camera on?
Yeah. Oh, you fucked it up.
All right.
One more time.
One more time. One more time.
Say it again, Sam. Coolant temp was up to 190, but I don't remember what thermostat I've got in it. It was like, all the LS trucks I've had are always like around 205, 250.
I never noticed the fan. Was it even hooked up?
Yeah, I had it on.
Oh, all right.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
It was starting to have a nice little lope to it. Yeah, man. Longest it's ran yet. Fire's right. Just got a few little bugs to work out of it, and then
Drop her on the ground and take her for a cruise.
alright, so that's definitely going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If I can find the right clamps and everything and redo the transmission line and the weather cooperates, we're real close to driving this thing.
And I'm going to vacuum up the canister.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you next time.